It's November the 5th, Sunday in the United Kingdom. A very warm welcome to the channel. In the United Kingdom, yesterday and today, it is bonfire night, fireworks night, Guy Fawkes night. And a lot of people set off fireworks and at displays for Guy Fawkes. Basically, Mr. Guy Fawkes was a guy hundreds of years ago who tried to blow up the Houses of Parliament, and he actually failed. And it's a very British kind of, can I say, celebration? It's not a day off or anything, but it's something just for a bit of fun during these cold, dark, and very wet months. Now, I've been in England for 4 days now, and what I really wanted to talk about here is how really difficult it is to live in the UK, and possibly one of the reasons I don't live here. For example, I just went to go and park my car that I'm using, my hire car, and just wanted to put some money into the meter, but then they said, oh, we need your registration number, the plate number of the car. God, I don't know, so I had to go and take a photo of it. I tried to put money in and it kept on giving me free parking. Really complicated. Yeah? And like in the old days, you used to put 10p in, like 15 cents, and it gave you an hour. Now it's sort of like £1, which is like $1.20 at the moment, would give you like something like an hour's worth of parking. I know in other countries and in London and New York, it's ridiculously expensive, but it's just so inconvenient. It's just like, why can't I just buy the ticket, display it in the car instead of all these registration number? It's just like awful. Gasoline, I just filled up the car with a bit of gasoline, and gasoline in the United Kingdom at the gas station I used was £1.46 per litre. Now, if I compare that to Cambodia, where it's sort of like $1.50, $1.40 per litre with that one. But with a car, it's obviously going to take a lot more gasoline. But this is the expense. What else? The weather. I am so happy I live in Cambodia, where it's just like basically hot and you rely on air conditioning to keep cool. And yesterday I think I got a video coming up soon of just my mum's fireplace, what it looks like in wintertime, and I just had that, so you can see that a little bit later on. It's just so cold. And the expense as well. I went to go and have fish and chips just in a supermarket called Tesco's. You could say it's similar to like Walmart, and they had a cafeteria there. Fish and chips cost £10, and a can of Coca-Cola was something like £10.50. Now, the Coca-Cola, just a can of Coca-Cola, it was like £2.05. Whoa! Just for that, in a supermarket, it was incredibly expensive. A can of Coke in the supermarket that I go to in Cambodia is sort of like 40 cents for one can. Now, it is a restaurant, okay, so they can beef up the price a little bit, but whoa, it's really expensive in the United Kingdom. It's just like there. The actual fish and chips were really nice. I enjoyed it. And it was with cod. Something that you can't get in Cambodia is cod. You can get it frozen in the supermarket, but if you ask for fish and chips, it's just going to be the river fish, which is okay, but it was nice to have it because it's something that you can't get in Southeast Asia so often unless it is imported. What else? One of the positive things is the driving is actually really nice, in a way that you go round a roundabout and you don't, obviously you look, but people obey the rules of the road more than you could say in Cambodia. But if you want to park your car, it's rather expensive. In the Siem Reap, where I live, you just park your motorbike near enough anywhere. Let's take a break. We'll be back. So tomorrow I will be returning to Cambodia. It's rather a long day. I've got a flight in the evening from Heathrow Airport, which goes to Bahrain. Then I got a 7-hour wait in Bahrain. And then I get to Bangkok about 1 o'clock in the morning. And then my next flight is at 8 o'clock in the morning. So I think I can find a short-term hotel to to stay there for a while, and I should be in Cambodia local time round about 10 o'clock. And it'd be so nice to see my kitty cats. I miss them so much. And of course, my wonderful girlfriend, Sophie, who I miss even more. And you would actually say, thank God for the technology nowadays that allows you to video chat as long as you have an internet connection. So what about the place where you live? Is it expensive? Do you find it expensive? Does your pension or your retirement fund cover the costs, or do you have to do a part-time job? Here in England, I think it's just actually quite difficult. If you don't get sort of like £4,000 per month, if you're working, then it's quite tough. Yeah? And the electric bills for heating and gas, everything seems to be mega expensive nowadays, even for the water. Let's leave it there for today. God bless to all, and I will see you the next time, I do believe, at Terminal 4 in London, as we're doing a small walkthrough there, what you can and what you cannot do, etc., etc. Obviously can't do the immigration or the security, but when we go to airside, we'll be there as well. Thank you so much for your time. Bye-bye for now.